Hey gang, it's Kim here, and this is our review of the Champion generator that we have. This is a great device if you have ever experienced blackouts and you need to keep your power on. Obviously, this isn't one that's going to run your whole house, but it is great in a pinch for certain items, and my husband here will explain more.
Yeah, so basically it's a pretty straightforward generator. We got it because we get the occasional blackout here, but they're never really long in duration. This unit could keep our freezer running, it could keep a fridge running, it can give us multiple outlets if we want to have, say, a space heater and our internet powered back up again, things like that. So that's one of the reasons we got this one. And it's got the 110 outlets right on the unit. You have your 30 amp, that's for your RV type connection. And then there's the 120 volt 30 amp connection, which I'll show you. We bought, and one of the accessories we have that goes with it is just this extension cord. So if we want the multiple outlets right off of the generator, and that gives us obviously a bunch of outlets right there, and then we run that inside the house.
So those are regular plugs that we can plug
Correct.
regular things into.
Yep, and it gives you a bunch of multiple circuits.
If we needed to put the freezer on, we could plug it into there.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many things can we run at one time?
Well, you can see it's called out right there. You get 3,650 running watts. 3 1,000 watt light bulbs. It will run up to a 15,000 BTU air conditioner, which is a pretty big window air conditioner. So that's why I say you can fire up. You could power up your freezer if you needed to, if that was an issue, or you could power up your fridge. It's a very basic, straightforward generator. So you can't, as you mentioned, you can't power the whole house, but it takes care of the key things that you need.
And it's fueled with gasoline, correct?
That's correct.
And how much do you need to fill it?
This guy has on board, I think this one is a 5-gallon tank that's on there, and that'll get you about 14 hours at half load, what they call half load. So if you've got it powered up to the max, you're obviously only going to get maybe 6 or 7 hours of running time. But so if you're running it with just, say, a space heater, like we said, or something like that, you're going to get 14 hours of running time on a tank. So it's pretty good.
So it'll keep you warm throughout the night if you need it.
You got it.
And it's not hard to move around, and it's got a handle, right?
Yeah, it's got a great handle.
And wheels, so you can wheel it around to where
Yep.
you need it. Now this isn't one you bring inside. You keep this outside,
Correct.
right?
It's got the fuel gauge on the top, you can see there. And then it's also got the IntelliGauge here, which gives you your volts, amperage, and your running time.
So you would have to put the power source through a window or door or something like that to get power into your house.
Correct.
So just give us a little demonstration.
I'm going to fire it up for you.
Thanks.
So there, it's really straightforward. You just flip the switch over to the green. Over on this side here, it's a little lever for starting. You put it to that, and that's it. And it starts really well.
How a leaf blower is powered by this. So it's great. It powers things up when you need it. It's a bit noisy, so you obviously don't want to be running it all the time. But it is fantastic when you need power and there's no other